Welcome back to another Isaac Daily. Here we talk about our Isaac runs, Isaac strategies, and you know what? Whatever else comes to mind. And we are starting off with the Scoop, which I'm immediately changing out for Larynx. And we also get Sister Maggie. Hello there. Always happy to see you. Look, she's happy, I'm happy, we're all happy here. Well, most of the time. Our damage stat is actually below normal. Movement speed's above normal. Yeah, it's a 0.03, but hey, it's more than 1. Yeah. And our fire rate's actually not bad either. Almost got me there. Little Isaac coming through here. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we're doing pretty good. Larynx is going to do a big scream attack, so it's essentially just a boss killer. You could also use it to break stuff, and you know, there's a whole lot you can do with it that you really don't see people talking about it. And we're immediately gonna dump it for the pony. Okay. Changing active item after active item. I love it. We can go back, pick this so hard up. Another thing we can do is go into here and let's see what we can make happen in here. Well, we don't have the money to change the we don't have the money to change to blank card. Not that I would do it, but wouldn't that be something? Hopefully this isn't just a completely spacebar oriented run, or active item oriented run, I should say. White Pony fixes our or not White Pony, the Pony. I wish I had the White Pony. It fixes our movement speed at 1.5 unless you go over that range. And it gives us flying, so yeah, that's pretty nice. And as you saw, the active when I left the curse room, it does make us invincible. So there's many things you can do with that. Going back to what I was saying earlier, we tend to talk about all sorts of things here. As I kind of pride myself, one person said that it's almost like listening to a podcast. Which, if I had your name, there was a comment that was said maybe about a month or so ago. I definitely would credit you, but honestly, I can't remember. But I do remember you leaving that comment, and I'm very thankful for that. Let's see what's in here. A bomb? Speaking of comments, somebody also said that they disliked the video because I didn't break all the fires and the poops, which, I mean, if you want to min-max that much, then go for it. I mean, there are times where you need to do it, but on that run, it wasn't necessary. We got Green Champion Dookie. Gonna use the pony. Use one bomb, and there we go. We could have probably gotten away without using a bomb, but I kind of want to get through it a little faster. Maybe get ourselves a devil deal, and I really want to take all this. What do we do? What do we do? Gotta think. I definitely want these two. Well, I'm gonna take Brimstone instead of Succubus. A little sad. Maybe we should have gone and, you know, seen what was on the rest of the floor first before going into our boss room. The reason I took Brimstone instead of Succubus is that I think Brimstone gives us a little more to offer. Because if we get any form of damage upgrade, then it's just so much better. It has a tick based rate damage, which every single time that it hits something, it's doing damage. And the more damage you have, the more... I've never seen that. Well then, I guess that's another thing I can talk about. We tend to learn quite a bit here. I wouldn't think that the Troll Bomb would actually block us from using the pony here. So we ended up losing a soul heart there, regrettably. And, alright, well, we just get Tech Brimstone. Okay, well, alright, what's in here? Okay, Keeper Sack? Sure, more stats. Keeper Sack's gonna give us stats every time we buy something with money, and a world card for the next floor. Alright, well, this run is starting out pretty dang good, I'd have to say. I haven't really thought of a topic to talk about today. I was thinking about history, but we kind of went over like geology and, you know, ancient stuff last time. Maybe I should talk about sci-fi and futuristic stuff this time. That'd be pretty interesting. Well, we do have a tech brimstone kind of esque thing, so that's I guess it kind of fits the theme. Do I want to do this?
The world.
Sure, I'll do it. And we got the tower. Well, I guess that was totally worth it. We do need to increase our fire rate so that way we can fire this tech brim a little faster. Now, the future is kind of scary because you don't really know what's gonna happen, but I have hopes for it. You have all sorts of different things. You have different advances in like agriculture and whatnot that are pretty cool, and that's why you don't take pills. Let's see, our item room is this way. I've seen kind of an insurgence of people looking at the more natural and holistic ways of growing produce and stuff like that, because you got to think about it. Plants and whatnot, you know, they spent millions. Rubber cement, I think, would be kind of good. They spent already millions of years growing, so why would you pull them out of what they're already naturally in and force them into this, you know, force them into this weird dichotomy that they're in. Almost took damage there again because I hit the side of the wall. But it is pretty cool. Whoa, easy there. Gotta control our damage. Good thing we had flying, otherwise we would have gotten hit there. I mean, I've seen things where people are growing entire crops and whatnot just in like a factory warehouse kind of esque thing, and it is pretty cool to think that in the future. Here's where I think farming is going. I think it's going to go more in a... We already went to all our special rooms, so we might as well go down. I think it's going to move more towards a greenhouse-esque type thing instead of just putting everything in the ground. And so that way every single plant can be monitored and watched and have some form of AI involvement where every single plant is watched. That way each plant gets the absolute maximum of what it needs. That's where I think it's going to go. Which, you know, sure, why not? Go for it. Okay. Me sitting here monologuing because I ended up getting me hit. I'm thinking we have a pretty strong run, which we do, but chip damage is something not to sneeze at. Don't want to get your hubris catching up to you. Alright, not this way. Looking for the item room. But I think whenever you talk about the like futuristic things, people tend to talk about like space flight and what space has to offer. And you know what? I think more along the other technological means. Sure, I'll pick up Magneto. We can open trap chests with it. So I guess it's an okay item in that aspect. I mean, you do have to pool item let's say you don't want to pick up a soul heart. I forget me now. We can't actually... I don't want to give up the pony, though. Having flight is just so good. And there's a tears up. Whoa, there. My ring brought... my ring there brought my own tower control bombs to me. That's pretty funny. I didn't think that would actually happen. Okay, so, well... That seals it. I'm sticking with the pony, so that way I can get to places that I need to. So let's go inside the shop. Well, we don't have any bombs, so... Let's see what's in here, and not a soul heart. So... I guess that kind of paid for it. 2 bombs and a key. It's 5 cents a piece. That's 17 or 15 cents from 7 cents. And we get the pack, which is a Leviathan. 2 for 3 for Leviathan. And this is 3 for 3 for Leviathan. And it's just more damage, so it doesn't look like we can actually change our tiers. I tend to not like taking Eye of the Occult because I don't really like controlling my tiers in that kind of aspect. But I think in this situation it's not too bad. You know, people always have like a super doom and gloom aspect too. Ooh, true homing would be really nice. Maybe in the form of Spoonbender or Sacred Heart. Hopefully we can make that happen. But whenever people talk about... actually, that was kind of bad. I probably shouldn't pick that up. Shot speed isn't something that you really want on Tech X. Alright, just destroy my fire rate. But sure, let's go for it. But whenever people talk about the future, it's always doom and gloom. So, but I'm pretty hopeful. People are... a person is smart, people are dumb. And that meaning that people can tend to be smart individually, but when you get people together in big groups, they tend to be a little dumb. Okay, luck upgrade. As I take a pill, even though I said you shouldn't take pills. I'm actually quite hopeful, because, you know, humanity has been a thing where we overcome adversity. You know, we became a top predator on the planet, thanks to our own ingenuity and, you know, figuring out what is and what isn't. And, you know, think about all the different technologies that we have today that, you know, somebody looked at and was like, hey, you know what? I think that's a thing. Ooh, we have a tinted rock here. It's pretty nice. I think depth's 1. Yeah, sure. Oh my goodness, this is a double trouble. I haven't had one of these in a while. Now, I don't know if the game volume is too loud or not, because to me it is super loud. I think we'll just go on down now. Which, you know, more sci-fi stuff. I would love to see more... I am a big sci-fi nerd. That and a fantasy nerd. I tend to like those type of genres of entertainment and media quite a bit. I have... So anything that, like, changes the entire compass of technological development, like with the introduction of the new fusion, pinch fusion that they released. I watched a video on it, and it was pretty cool. Where they're taking plasma and then using magnetic force, basically magnetic fields, to... I don't want to go through that. Just use the pony there just to go through all that, because I don't feel like dealing with the... we have plenty of bombs, so we should go through here via a bomb. They would take plasma and then move it to a smaller focal point, and that's how they were achieving it. Now, they still have a long ways to go. Lots of money. But that's just something that just, you know... A lot of our problems that we have actually stems from not having... you know, we can do a lot of things with energy. But if we have essentially a borderline infinite amount of energy through the usage of, you know... Cursed Eyes and no. The usage of fusion and pinch fusion, then we can do a lot more with it. I'm sitting here talking, you know, sounding smarter than I actually am. Yeah, let's go with the negative. We've gone to the chest. What do we want here? I think we'll just maybe go with Infestation. You know what? No. Let's go with Mom's eyeshadow. The charming tears aren't too bad. And if we don't kill something immediately, maybe they'll be charmed and move away from us. We already went to all our special rooms, so I guess all that's left is to go down to the next floor. Yeah. Sci-fi stuff kind of really gets me going. Mostly because I'm kind of a huge Halo nerd, and it was always interesting trying to think about, like, okay, how would this actually work? Like, the development of, like, plasma-based stuff. Well, I don't really want to say it because YouTube doesn't like it, but basically guns. But there's other stuff in it, like the levitation of, well, vehicles and whatnot. Getting some form of, like, mag lift, or, you know, even faster than light travel always excites me. I can hear my brother already. Nerd! You know, we should probably go and fight Hush. We have a pretty good build for it. A luck upgrade. That's not too bad. I guess what I'm trying... well, no. I guess a good question for the video would be, what are you most excited about in the future? You know... yeah, we'll take Incubus. I don't see anybody ever take Little Delirium, so I'll give them some love. We'll head on down. Another big factor that would solve a lot of issues would be the... Ooh, that's... Tears up. Would be some form, if we could figure out how to manipulate gravity, because then we could get into space. Essentially for... I wouldn't say free, but a much easier method of getting to space. And once we unlock space traveling, then you think the expanse of people is fast once they've started going through... once they've started exploring via ships and all that. Oh my goodness. You would see a quick development of not only, you know, the moon and Mars, but you would get into different different asteroid belts, which contain huge quantities of very precious metals, which is used in every single technology that we have. And speaking of precious metals, something that's actually a little heartbreaking is the one of the precious metals that relies in pretty much every single major cell phone, which is cobalt. All of it is hand mined, and cobalt is actually a toxic metal to actually handle. You need appropriate gear, and that's mostly because it's these third world countries that are mining it for basically the developed world. Sure, let's go down. Sadly, didn't get a devil deal. Which, I'm all for extracting places' resources and whatnot. But not to the extent where people are dying from it. Let's see, what's in here? Neither of these. Ooh, BFF wouldn't be bad. Neither would 4.5 volt. Judgment. Let's just blow it up. Get all this money and actually do a little donation here. I gotta beat up old Hushy. Wow. And it still didn't proc? Wow, that... we should actually re-roll this. Could get a tinted rock. Did not look like we did. We didn't. Sad. But yeah, it's very interesting where different technologies and whatnot are going. I was watching or I saw a thing where, oh, we broke our blanket shield. I was watching a thing where these people developed this solar-based like robot that would go through different fields and whatnot, and would use a laser to basically zap weeds, which is the biggest issue with farming, honestly. It's not really the pest and pesticides, because if you have a healthy plant, then, you know, they generally kind of leave it alone. Ooh, thank you, little delirium. Turning into dry baby. Man, this is a combo you wouldn't even think about too much. Rubber cement and brimstone and pickaxe. Wow, we have a very strong run here. I'm gonna move over here. The only problem that we have right now is our fire rate. If we can solve that, then I don't even know if we're max fire rate or not. But if we can solve that, then that would be amazing. Oh, we took a hit. Our first hit. Our second hit. Because it did that red tier effect. Which I think is pretty dang annoying, especially when he does the waterfall attack. And that's done. Wow, we are moving through this run really quick. So I think we're going to go fight Delirium. And those of you that have made it this far, well, thank you for watching. It actually does mean a lot, especially all the positive feedback. And you know what? Even the negative feedback that I've been getting, even though it's very little. Where is this? There it is. Get our fire rate up. I mean, it's bound to happen. I was kind of growing fast, way faster than I thought I ever would. Which I guess that means I'm doing something right. I'm gonna save this magic card for Delirium. It would be nice to get a little more HP. Yeah, but we'll try our best. I'm not honestly super confident because I don't fight Delirium that much that we'll actually be able to beat him. Butt bomb, sure. We should actually use bombs here. See if we can get a soul heart. Sadly, we did not. And this could be Delirium. It's not, it's Loki. Okay. And Spirit of the Night, it gives us flying. Which we don't really need flying, but if we pick up another active item that's better than what we have, then I guess we can swap. So let's see. Yeah, I'm just like thanking everybody what they do. Hopefully I'm heading somewhat in the right direction. I'm still super new to this whole YouTube thing, even though I've been doing it for basically a month. Well, not a month, 2 months. 2 months? 2.5 months? Something like that. Now, this could be Delirium here. And it's Bloat, okay. And Bloat's immediately dead. Wow. We have a lot of damage. Sure, why not? So if you like what you see, stick around. There's plenty more to come. Maybe, definitely more Isaac content, that's for sure. I'm sticking with the daily stuff. Soul Heart? No, Soul Heart. Soul Heart? Ah, never lucky. I was thinking about other content to do. I'm not really sure what. And there's Delirium, so we're gonna pop the homing. And I'm gonna focus here, so pardon the lack of commentary. Because Delirium is a little cheaty, especially whenever he turns into Mom and does that foot stomp attack. A lot of times you won't even see the foot drop down. It'll just, you know, instantly teleport on top of you. And I think people call it telefragging. Yeah, generally I pick up a theme of what to talk about, and I guess today was sci-fi stuff, even though I didn't really do that good a job at it. And we actually pretty much no-hit Delirium. Wow. That was a quick run. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I do stream now, and for right now, I'm streaming somewhere around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I start. I may start sooner, and I'll stream for like, I don't know, until maybe 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you ever see me, come in, say hi, or tell me I'm an idiot, one of the two. And I'll see you all in the next one.